Robert Saleh has been fired while I've been hired, as it's now my duty to take the New York Jets back to the pinnacle of the sport. And we gotta do it fast before Aaron Rodgers retires. And looking at the team, dude, it's not that bad. At least for this season, Aaron Rodgers should be fine at an 84 overall. But if he does play another season, his overall will probably tank. And also, defensively, this team is pretty freaking good. Thankfully, in my reality, there's no injury. So if we generate best lineup, we should get some of the injured players back. And in my reality, Haason Reddick's actually gonna play. There's still some positions I'd like to improve. Like, I feel like we get a better offensive tackle. We probably could use a better tight end. Maybe one more solid receiver. And defensively, we probably could use some better safeties and maybe one more corner. Maybe even another solid defensive tackle. But thankfully, we've inherited at least a base of a very good team. And a team I think we could actually bring to the Super Bowl with just a couple seasons worth of work. So first things first, let's scour free agency for a few players. And I know I do it almost every single rebuild, but like, why not sign the guys that are available? Like, if these guys can make the team better, it'd be coach malpractice not to sign them. Now, the only issue that does arise with those two additions is the fact we only have $5 million cap room remaining. But look how much better the offensive line looks now. And just for this season, I'm gonna go in and convert Fashanu to offensive guard. Now, this has got to be one of the best lines in the entire league. I mean, we really haven't even started the rebuild yet. We're already up to an 85 overall with an 87 defense. Imagine what this team's overall can end up being if we get a better strong safety and outside linebacker. But to free up some valuable cap space, I'm going to see if there's any contracts I can restructure, or maybe just trade some players or cut some players away to save some money. I mean, we could go ahead and save $15 million by getting rid of Haason Reddick, but I don't think that would be smart, even though he is in the last year of his contract. Unfortunately, there's really not as many good options just to trade away or cut as I expected. So unfortunately for now, I do think there's some contracts we need to try and restructure, starting with Aaron Rodgers, and it doesn't even let me. I can't restructure Quinn Williams either. Oh no, brother, we're about to have to get creative. That, or we're gonna have to trade for some really cheap players. So I think by far the biggest hole on the entire team is the left outside linebacker position. So let's see what we can cook up here. Again, I'm not gonna be able to afford any superstars whatsoever, but literally anybody that helps, I will 100% take. Now, unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be many incredible options out there, but you best believe I'm gonna find the best one possible. Ooh, what about Byron Young here from the LA Rams? On a rookie deal still. He's a little old for a second-year player, but still has time to progress. I feel like we could get him for relatively cheap, while also maybe shedding some cap space. Like Solomon Thomas can go, Michael Clemens can go, Isaiah Oliver can get out of here. So what about these three players straight up? How close is this to being accepted? Oh no. So this could be an issue. I'm not gonna lie, a little disappointed in that, but we still can put in some work here. Like, I literally have no idea what to expect. How about a 2027 third round selection, and it barely budged? So unfortunately, maybe Byron Young really isn't a realistic option. Now, what about Yaya Diaby from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? He's been a beast. I have no idea why he's just normal development. If there's not a better option out there I could find, he might end up actually being the move. What about Frankie here from the Commanders? I mean, he's been a beast for him, but there's just no chance whatsoever. What about Quay Walker from the Green Bay Packers? I mean, that looks better than the Byron Young trade. Now, what if we threw in like a third round draft pick from this year? Is this enough for the Packers to send me Quay Walker? No. How about our better third round selection? Still no. God, dude, it sucks. I have to be so freaking frugal. So maybe I just really do go after Yaya Diaby. I mean, I have no idea if this is gonna be accepted, but I'm gonna try it. Oh my God, that was worse than the last trade. These teams are killing me right now, dude. So honestly, maybe Quay Walker is the move. Like, if I have to use a second round pick, it'd be worth it, but I'm not gonna just yet. Third rounder, a sixth rounder, and then maybe a 2027 third round pick. Is this enough to bring in Quay Walker from the Green Bay Packers? God, it was so close. How about we make it a 2026 fourth round selection instead, and it was finally accepted. Now that looks a whole lot better. I mean, we might be done with the defense if we can improve at strong safety. Now, what strong safety out there won't completely break the bank? What about Jaquan Brisker from the Chicago Bears? I'll gladly give you Chuck Clark. They also need a quarterback. We'll give you Tyrod Taylor in the deal. Also have that backup left outside linebacker we no longer need. I mean, I literally don't know. This might not even be in halfway to being accepted, and it's in the yellow. There is potential. Now, before I try to add anything else, there was a few more options I did want to test out. And by few, the only other one was CJ Gardner-Johnson. He's a scheme fit. Like, he'd be perfect for us. Let's see if this is now accepted straight up. There's actually less interest in the Brisker trade. Let's go ahead and find out how we can add ourselves a brand new starting strong safety. I mean, obviously from here, the only thing I can do is put in a draft pick. Is a 6th round pick enough? No. I don't want to have to use a 3rd rounder from this year. That's unfortunately like all we have unless we use some 4th round selections. 4th and a 5th. Is this enough? No, but it is green now. How about we throw in our 4th round pick from this year? Is this enough to bring in Jaquan Brisker? Yes, it is. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I totally thought that was gonna be rejected. I think we can definitely work with this. And again, if you're wondering why I'm trying to do everything in my power to go all out for this first season, is like, I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is gonna retire. Like, there's some franchises he retires after the first season. There's some he makes it to season 2. Because if we lose Aaron Rodgers, dude, we're screwed. He's still a top 10 quarterback. Now, offensively, do I go after a better wide receiver 3? Do I try to bring in a tight end? I mean, something that I would absolutely love to do here, dude, is go ahead and trade for Davante Adams. But unfortunately, dude, there's absolutely no way we can afford him. So unfortunately, we're going to have to go in a different direction. And since it says my number 4 need is tight end, that's what I think we're going to go after here. Let's try to bring in somebody that can improve our tight end position. Now, one guy I was thinking about was Dalton Kincaid, but he's not. Now, Trey McBride's another one that could be the move. And at this point, dude, for all I know, we might not even have the ammo we need to bring in any of these targets. So I think first, we will go after Patrick. And unfortunately, he did just sign a pretty big contract, which is cap hit's going to go up to $12 million next year. I don't know if we can afford that. So maybe the financially smart thing to do here is actually go after Trey McBride, because he at least still has 2 years left on his rookie deal. But again, I don't know if the Cardinals will even be willing to part ways. So obviously, we're going to use Tyler Conklin in the trade. Also says they need a quarterback, but like, I don't think they want Jordan Travis. I'll throw him in regardless. They also need defensive end, and there's really nobody I'm willing to trade away unless I did go ahead and get rid of Will McDonald. But if I go ahead and get rid of him, I won't have a replacement if we can't afford Hassan Reddick in the offseason. This is a tough one. They also need corner, and we do have a 71 rated here we can trade away. I just want to see what the Cardinals say. That is, honest to God, so much closer than what I was expecting. So this is another trade we could possibly see through to the end here. What if instead of Jordan Travis, we got rid of one of the backup running backs like Braylon Allen? Like, I know he's been great in real life, but he's a 72 rated in Madden here. I just want to see if this bumps up the interest whatsoever, and it did actually. And don't get it twisted, dude. Breece Hall is going to get all the carries while I'm the head coach. But if it's what we have to do to bring in Trey McBride, I'm all for it. Now, I don't know, is like a 5th round pick enough, like from this year, then a 5th from 2027. We're getting rid of like everything we have right now, and it's still declined, but we're super close. We'll also throw in one of our 6th round selections. Hopefully this is enough. That is actually insane. We should be good though, because we have this higher projected 6th round pick. I wonder if I could also squeeze out a potential future 7, because we need every pick for the future possible. Well, that's depressing. But I think we take out the 7th round pick. Trey McBride should be ours, as we now do officially have our brand new starting right tackle. And brother, I completely forgot, we still have Morgan Moses we could trade away. And also, 74 rated backup left guard can bring in some decent value, so we're not done just yet. And I do think the next course of action is trying to target a new wide receiver 3. Why are they giving Alan Lazard so much money? I know we'll probably incur some type of penalty down the line, but I want to trade him away, dude. I mean, like, I know he's Aaron Rodgers' best pal and all, but like, at the end of the day, dude, that's an imposter anyway. Lazard, Morgan Moses will free up about $5.5 million. Also getting rid of old John here. Like, what offers will a team give me for this package? Anything good here? Not really. Like, I get a 3rd round pick in Josh Reynolds, but that's just not what we're looking for. Like, this doesn't have to be the highest overall receiver or anything, but just somebody I know that can progress into something half decent. Even a Marvin Mims type wouldn't be terrible, but I do want to aim a little bit higher than that. Like, even Jerry Jeudy could be a potential option. Just make sure we do our due diligence here. I mean, Zay Flowers would be nice and all, but I think there's absolutely no chance whatsoever. I mean, what about like a George Pickens type? I mean, that's a whole lot closer than what I thought, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get him without like a 1st round pick. So the search continues. Now, Tank Dell could be interesting, although I'm pretty positive once again that's another imposter. Now, I do feel like this would be a pretty interesting addition. Now, I just want to see how close this deal is. It's already halfway. So if we do throw in Morgan Moses, dude, maybe Tank Dell really is ours. Is Tank Dell a New York Jet? No, but it's super close. Let's keep looking and potentially come back to him. Yeah, what about Jerry Jeudy? It was accepted. Oh gosh, I did not expect that to happen. But I mean, I guess I'll take it. I mean, we got ourselves brand new wide receiver 3, and that brings the team's overall up to 88 across the board. Now, like, I'm wondering, dude, should I just go ahead and trade away Mike Williams? I mean, maybe not. He's on a cheap deal. I just want to do everything I possibly can to make this team as good as possible. And the good thing is we free up some money. We got $8 million left over now, but unfortunately, not a lot of good draft picks. I mean, maybe we can go ahead and trade away Hassan Reddick, actually improve at the defensive end position at the same time. Maybe get a more long-term option there, but it's going to have to be the perfect fit or I'm not even going to bother. The NFL season is officially in full swing, and you know I'm going to be making my way down to Nashville for a few Titans games this season, which is exactly why I'm here to tell you about my special hookup with today's sponsor, SeatGeek. You can use my code RBT10 to get 10% off any tickets at SeatGeek, whether you're a new SeatGeek customer or a veteran. Sports, concerts, festivals, if you can name it, SeatGeek has it. And I think I've driven this point home over the last few years, but you guys know I love SeatGeek because as you can see, every sporting event I've attended for the past 5 years, every ticket I've purchased has been through SeatGeek. SeatGeek is super simple for anyone to use and understand. They rate all their tickets on the platform on a rating from 1 to 10. And as you're searching for tickets, make sure to look for the green dots, as green means good and red means bad. So no matter how many times you've used SeatGeek, RBT10 will still get you 10% off your SeatGeek order. So go ahead and take out that cell device of yours and open up the SeatGeek app and add code RBT10 to your account. Make sure you hurry and take advantage because this offer is only available for a limited time. Now, Jalen Carter could be interesting. He's a little bit lower in overall, but Hassan Reddick's going to go down after this year. Jalen Carter's contracted for a really long time. Like, I wonder if we could also get something else out of this deal. Like, even if it was just a few backups. Okay, so that just is not what I expected. So shipping on Hassan Reddick might not be as easy as I thought. To be fair for the Jets, he hasn't been the easiest to work with, considering he still hasn't taken a snap for him. Oh, Jeff Simmons for the Titans actually is looking pretty good. 2 overall higher, and he is on a really, really big contract, but at least he'd be here for a while. That honestly might be our best option, but I'm gonna continue to look. Yeah, man, I think it's been decided Jeff Simmons is the guy we're going after. Unfortunately, I do think it's gonna take a 2nd round pick, although I will just try a 3rd rounder. In this case, we can keep our 1st and 2nd for next year, and it's still declined, unfortunately. How about a 2nd from 2026? Still declined, but we're getting closer. At this point, dude, I'm just gonna get rid of like my late round picks, especially if that means I get to keep this 3rd rounder. The 2 6th round picks added into the deal, still declined, unfortunately. About 1 more 6 added in. Come on, Titans. I thought you were gonna be easier to work with. What about our backup running back? Is this enough? No. Now, it does say their #1 need is quarterback. Like, maybe they want Jordan Travis. Is this enough? No. Maybe they want one of these young receivers. Definitely not. Oh, this is one of those situations where I don't know what to do from here. This might take some scheming. Just moved a few players with the Bears to trade our 6th round pick into a 5th rounder. So maybe now this will be enough. Hassan Reddick a 2nd, a 5th, and 2 6 for Jeff Simmons. Still decline. That was just pointless. That is actually crazy. That is crazy. Let's put in some more work here. Well, the Steelers gave us a 2026 4th for this garbage and a 6. Oh, I told you guys, I'm having to scrounge together every little piece possible. We have a 5th now, and a future 4th, and our 2027 2nd. Surely this will be enough. Surely. Decline still, but I think we can meet them in the middle by throwing in a few more late round picks. I'll even trade Isaiah Davis if I have to. This is crazy. What if we make that a 2026 round 6 selection? Didn't budge a centimeter. What if we made that Izzy instead? I didn't want to have to trade him if I didn't have to, but it doesn't even matter. All right, I think I know what's going to make the difference. We have to make that 2027 2nd round selection a 2026 2nd round selection, and this should be close. From here, it shouldn't take too much. How about 2 7th round selections? Just give me a freaking break at this point, brother. Oh my God, dude. Finally! At least we now have our long-term solution at defensive end, but unfortunately we have to fill the roster out now, which should be easy since we now have 24 mil to spend. Now, who can help out the squad? We could use Jared McKinnon as a 3rd down back. Screw it, dude. Let's bring Dalvin Cook back to New York. Why not? Michael Thomas has got to still bring something to the table if he can actually stay healthy. Also needs some middle linebacker help, and we'll bring in Alexander Johnson. And last position we do need help at is the cornerback room, and why not continue the theme of the the old person's home and bring in Patrick Peterson. And fellas, I think that's going to be the squad, which we do end off at an 88 overall across the board. And I do think this is an offense that can compete for a Super Bowl, and especially considering I'm the brand new head coach. I think we did a pretty decent job improving this defense too. And to my surprise, we're able to keep all of our first round picks for the next 3 years, which that could possibly change, because what I'm going to do here is simulate to midseason. And if we're struggling this year, I think I'm going to try to make some trades at the trade deadline to make a playoff push and hopefully bring this team to a Super Bowl in year 1. At that point, the Jets might actually need to hire me. Well, not gonna lie, pretty happy with 6-1. How did we even get here? So we lost our very first game of the season versus the 49ers, but we haven't lost since. And crazy enough, dude, of course, we scored 52 points against my Titans. What do you know, Will Levis 3 interception game. But brother, we absolutely take this. I mean, we currently have the second best offense in the entire NFL, and defensively, we kind of suck. And that's because prime Aaron Rodgers has returned 2,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, 4 picks at the halfway point. Breece Hall having a good season, about 500 yards, 2 touchdowns. How is Aaron Rodgers double Breece Hall's rushing touchdown total? And I told you guys Dalvin Cook was going to do some work for us. Garrett Wilson balling out, but so is our new addition Trey McBride with 8 touchdowns. And to my complete surprise, Michael Thomas is getting more playing time than Jerry Jeudy. At least all these guys are contributing one way or another. Now, is anybody putting up decent numbers defensively? Jeff Simmons has 5 sacks, so does Quinnen Williams. And CJ Mosley already has 3 picks on the year. Dude, Aaron Rodgers has already won AFC Offensive Player of the Week 3 times in 7 weeks. So I'm at the point now where I wonder, like, should I go ahead and go all out and actually try and win the Super Bowl this year? Because obviously we're contenders, and the defense is like what's lacking right now, but like I don't even know what we could use. Like maybe we could add a better defensive tackle number 2, and at the same time, I'm wondering if we try and maximize Mike Williams' value, trade him away right now, and get a better receiver. Let's do it, dude. Let's see what we can cook up. What about a Davante Adams, Mike Williams straight up trade here? To be fair, that's a lot closer than what I expected. I mean, I'd be willing to use my first round pick. I don't know if it'd be enough. Oh no, dude, do I actually try this? Now, the hilarious thing is, in real life, it's probably only going to take a team a second round pick, but this is Madden. I mean, screw it, dude. Let me throw in my 2027 second round pick and literally go all out for this season. Still decline, though. I don't want to have to use both of my first. So, unfortunately, I do think the Davante Adams dream is over with, but I still possibly could land like a 90-ish overall receiver. What about Mike Williams for Mike Evans? This could actually be crazy. Like, I don't know if a first round pick will be enough, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, it's actually worse than the Davante trade, I think. Now, what about Marvin Harrison Jr.? I'm sure this is realistic. Oh my god. That's totally not what I expected whatsoever. Am I about to land Christopher Olave for Mike Williams and a couple picks? I mean, come on, dude. I think what we can literally do from here is throw in Jordan Travis and possibly one of these backup running backs. Is this enough? For Chris Olave, no. This is a tough one now. Now, I do have a 70 rated guard that's not going to be a Jet next year, so maybe I can try him out. Don't know if that really moved at all. Same thing with Sam here. He's going to be a free agent after the season, and I really don't think it moved at all. I mean, do they want Dalvin Cook from us? Oh my god, that is so close. Maybe instead of West, they want one of our defensive tackles. Maybe this is enough. He's a 71 rated. Submitted through. Chris Olave is officially ours. This is actually a wild trade. Wait, why did Jerry McKinnon get cut? Welcome back to New York, buddy. Now we need defensive tackle depth, and I'll just take Lawrence Guy. I mean, this wasn't the move I expected to make, but dude, I'm here for it. And Chris is so happy to be here that he already got his overall upgraded. My god. And fellas, the team now is up to an 89 with an 89 offense and 91 defense. Like, that 100% is Super Bowl caliber. Oh, unfortunately, we're not going to get a better defensive tackle number 2, but I guess Lawrence Guy slides right in. And I guess while we're here, we have 16 players ready to negotiate their contracts, which we have $98 million in available cap. So maybe even if we don't win this first year, we're gonna have a ton of money to spend in the offseason. For now, though, the only one I really want to lock up long term is DJ Reed. Give him a little 4-year extension. And old DJ made it easy on us. But yeah, these guys are gonna go down in overall in the offseason since they're so old, so we'll probably be able to get them for cheaper back, so we want to re-sign them. Oh, we also have a trade offer for Michael Thomas. Like, who's offering us for him? I mean, that's like not terrible offers. I mean, a 70 rated defensive end, a 4th and 2 7ths. Bro, do I just immediately ship on Michael Thomas while he has some value? Like, I think I'm actually gonna take this deal from the Commanders, or maybe I can actually get better. I wonder if they'd be willing to give us a 3rd round pick. They're not. How about a 4th and a 5th rounder instead? Oh my god, dude. Like, I don't even think this is gonna be accepted. Yeah, like, what the heck? I guess you won't mind if I go ahead and go in and accept it this way. I mean, we get ourselves a young defensive end that I'm pretty positive's contracted for a while. I mean, it was a half a year of Michael Thomas or 3 years of Dorrance Armstrong. And you know what? Hold on a freaking second. What if we made him defensive tackle number 2? Dude, that actually worked out perfectly. Need to go sign a Michael Thomas replacement, though. I guess Robert Woods is the chosen one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and trade away Javon Kinlaw now since he's on an expiring deal. Probably get a 5th round pick for him from somewhere. Maybe from the Falcons. How about a 4th? Declined. What about a 5th? Also declined. Screw it, dude. What about a future 5th? This has gotta be accepted. We gladly take that. Now it is time, boys, to simulate this thing to the end of the season and hope to God we can hang on to our 1st round bye. And was there any question, dude? The Rebuild King yet again with another masterclass. I mean, you already saw we lost week 1 by 2 touchdowns, but after that, we went on what, like a 12-game winning streak and then lost to the Seahawks in week 13 by 2 points. So we were literally 3 points away from going 16-1. I mean, actually kind of crazy. We get a 1st round bye in year 1. So we did finish the regular season with the NFL's number 2 offense. Hopefully the defense improves second half of the season, and they did as we finished top 5. I mean, this has got to be one of the best seasons in Aaron Rodgers' career, and he's 40 and apparently currently extremely happy. But hold on a freaking second, dude. That actually was probably the 2nd best year of Aaron Rodgers' career. It's the most passing yards he ever had in a single season. He threw more passing touchdowns during the COVID season, though. He also had 275 yards and 5 touchdowns on the ground. That ties for the most rushing touchdowns he's ever had, and he's a grandpa. This is exactly why I told you guys Breece Hall was going to get all the carries, 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns. He did have Jerick McKinnon vulture 7 touchdowns away from him. I mean, Aaron Rodgers having 73 carries is crazy work. And Garrett Wilson did end up our lone 1,000-yard receiver, but Trey McBride was right up there leading the team in receptions and in receiving touchdowns. And let's not forget Chris Olave and Jerry Jeudy, as they both ended up the season pretty productive. Oof. Our highest rated offensive lineman in Tyron Smith was the only player to give up double-digit sacks. Hold on, I see some crazy work here. Jeff Simmons and Quinnen Williams both end the season with 17 sacks. This, my friends, is exactly why we traded for this guy. Also, Jermaine Johnson and Dorrance Armstrong with 8 and 5 sacks on their own. And did Aaron Rodgers win MVP at the age of 40? No. Came in 3rd, though, which is still very impressive. And yours truly will gladly take a Coach of the Year award. It's about me, not the players. Jeff Simmons robbed. Yeah, Brian Thomas went Offensive Rookie of the Year in the AFC. Defense goes to Latu. NFC goes to Darius Robinson and Marvin Harrison. At the start of the playoffs, dude, the team is up to a 91 with a 92 offense and 91 defense. Like, if this team can continue to play like they did throughout the regular season, they should be winning the Super Bowl. Now, hopefully we luck up and get a stinker here in the divisional round. Come on, give me like the 7 seed. I even take a 6 seed. We get the Colts, which I think is a good matchup for us. Got past the Steelers by 3, and if we do win this game, oh great, we get to take on either the Chiefs or Ravens. Let's focus on Indy first. Gonna jump into Simmons game just to up the dopamine rush. I just spent the last 2 hours of my life building this team just to lose our first playoff game. I'm gonna be so sad. Come on now, fast start, 7-0 lead. It's 7-7. This is gonna be a close one, isn't it? 10-7. The Colts tied things up with a field goal, 17-10. Going into halftime, just kidding, they tied things up. Oh no, dude, not like this, not like this. It's 2017. Come on, go on the field, we take the lead, 24, it's 24, 27, 31, 27. We win. That was so stressful. That was too stressful. We're gonna have to play better to win the AFC Championship and actually make it to the Super Bowl, but for now, we'll take this dub and just be thankful that we didn't lose. My God, dude, that was so much harder than what it should have been. Anthony Richardson threw for 330 yards, and thank God he threw those 2 interceptions. And it was a grind, but Breece Hall somehow churned out 81 yards and 2 touchdowns. And look at our 2 new additions in Chris Olave and Jerry Jeudy having huge games. And the Jet OG Jermaine Johnson came up big with 2 sacks on his own. Now the big question, who do we have to take on in the conference championship? We get the Baltimore Ravens, which we didn't actually play them in the regular season, but knowing they just came off a win at Arrowhead Stadium, you just know this isn't going to be easy. And even if we somehow do luck out and win this game, we have to take on either the Eagles or Cowboys in the Super Bowl. We only have a 2 overall advantage, but given the fact back. We're playing this game at home. We should be winning this. You just know, though, that the Baltimore Ravens are Madden 25's favorite freaking team, so they're going to give us trouble. I just know it. All I want is a stress-free game here. Ravens get the ball first, so hopefully our defense can force them to a 3-and-out, get off to a fast start here, and it's 3-0. At least it's not a touchdown. Jets, oh my gosh, 3-all. Come on. Come on, 10-3. 7-point ball game. We're holding the Ravens to field goals right now. Didn't get anything before halftime, but we make it 17-6. Come on, let's end it here. 24-6, 31-6, 38-6. What the frick just happened? The Baltimore Ravens, Madden 25's favorite team, goes down by 32 points in the conference championship as Aaron Rodgers advances to the big game for possibly one final time in his career. I really have to find out what happened. Lamar did not have a game whatsoever. I'm assuming those 2 interceptions came towards the end. He ran for quite a bit, but look at Derrick Henry. We held him to -7 yards and 5 carries. No wonder, dude. No wonder we won this game by 32 points. Making it to the Super Bowl in just one season. The Jets really do need to hire me ASAP. So do we get Jalen Hurts and the Eagles or Dak Prescott and the Cowboys? I mean, regardless, either's gonna be tough. And what do you know? We get Madden's other favorite team. We're now just one win away though, boys. One win away from the dream. And for the first time in a rebuild ever, I'm actually gonna jump in to play the entire game. Watch me be the reason we don't win the Super Bowl in year 1. Cowboys get the ball first here. Hand off to Zeke. And like, surely Zeke doesn't go off today. Surely this is a run. Another run to Zeke, and we're all over it. 3rd down and 6. I don't know if this is the move, but regardless, I'm bringing pressure. Zeke covered out the backfield. Come on, get to Dak Prescott. Let's go. Jermaine Johnson and Quincy Williams share the sack. So what a freaking start to this one. Hopefully we can take advantage, though, and actually put up some points this first drive. We got to get this guy another ring. Oh, no. Oh, no. Thank God we got rid of that. Don't have to throw the ball every play. Like, keep in mind, we have Breece Hall. Might actually throw it to him here out of the backfield. And that's going to pick us up about 2 yards. So unfortunately, we're facing a 3-and-out of our own here. Hopefully we can pick this up though. Trey McBride, gosh dang it, the blitz got to me. 4th and 8, that sucks. This might be a first one to safety wins. This time Zeke gets about 6 on the first play. Look, at this rate, Zeke might touch the ball 35 times this game. Just kidding, they're throwing the ball. For a second, I thought that was about to be a pick 6. Now, I don't know if actually bringing pressure again is the move. It worked first time, so why not try it again? No way. No shot. That's a pick. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Exactly why we spent the money on signing Micah Hyde. Now this time, surely we're going to put up some points. Dump it off to our tight end. That's Trey McBride with the grab. Like I said, let's actually hand the ball off to Breece Hall for once. Go Hall. Be enough for the first. Go up tempo though, because I'm a crazy boy. Comeback should be open and we don't have enough time. Our offensive line's supposed to be good and they're kind of selling right now. Go inside zone here. We're going to be able to get about 2. Brother, this really might end up being like a 9-6 ball game. Unless we get a touchdown here. Olave on the dig. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. What a throw. What a throw. If he ran that route like 2 yards deeper, that would have been a pick. So at this point, dude, this has got to be 6. Absolutely has got to be 6. Going to hand it off. Hall here up the middle on the RPO, and he's going to get down to about the 1. And that's going to do it for 1 quarter, dude. Safe to say the defenses came to play. But hopefully here we can score the game's first touchdown. Hall up the middle. Jets don't score. What about a simple quarterback sneak here? Wish they had the tush push in the game. But it doesn't matter as Aaron Rodgers is in. We take points right now however we can get them. Which, thank God, gives us a 7-0 lead. With how our defense has been playing early on, maybe that'll be enough. Well, Cowboys finally got a first down. Just kidding. I'm actually going to be insane here and guess run because I'm pretty positive I'm going to run it here. I guess run, and I was right, and unfortunately, Zeke still had a huge hole to run through. Of course, I scored and wake the Cowboys' offense up a little bit. Yep, CeeDee Lamb, first catch of the Super Bowl. You knew it was going to happen eventually. You know, let's bring pressure again. Well, it didn't really work because Jake Ferguson's going to pick up a first down. At this point, dude, main objective, just keep him out the freaking end zone. I'm all over it. Come on. We got to get to the quarterback. Somebody get to the quarterback. We're there. We're there. Pick number 2. DJ Reed gonna take it out to the 15-yard line. The Jets' vaunted defense coming up huge once again. And look at that leapfrog. Are we really about to hold the Cowboys' offense to 0 points in the first half? So if I'm smart here, I'm gonna try to bleed a little bit of clock. Hand the ball off to Breece Hall for about 3. Said I'm gonna chew clock and immediately go hurry up like a moron. Garrett Wilson might just have him deep. He might just have him deep, and that was actually kind of a bad throw. All right, dude, we can't get an interception in the end zone, only to go 3 and out. I'm just not going to allow it. Here, wide open off the snap. That's a first down. Huge catch. Oh, give me a second. Just kidding. That is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And I have to say, this game is just not the script I was expecting. I thought it'd be like 24-20 at this point. Definitely one of those instances where defense is going to have to win us a championship. Offense isn't looking too good right now, though. Wilson again. Please, 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 please go up in. At least it wasn't picked. Well, here we go, brother. 3rd down and 16. We have a lot of press coverage going on here. Maybe somebody can beat the defender deep. Trayvon Diggs is cooked. He's cooked. Chris Olave with the grab. Huge. Trey McBride should be open on the drag. So 1st down and more. Gonna take us inside the 10. Probably should be chewing clock here. Hopefully we don't score. No, I didn't want to score. I didn't want to score. Can't be way too mad at it, though. So we have a 14-0 lead in the Super Bowl. What a drive, though. Unfortunately, they already have the ball at midfield because I accidentally simmed one play. Sit back in coverage. Don't let them beat you deep. And that almost was an interception. As long as we keep this a 2-score game going into halftime, we should be okay. So if anything, just hold them to a field goal. Jake Ferguson's kind of eating against us, though. Oh, no. Oh, man, if he stayed on his feet, that could have been a touchdown. Like, surely we don't keep them out of the end zone the entire half for them to only score in a 2-minute drill, and just like that, touchdown, Cowboys. I'm so sad. Oh, you just knew it wasn't going to be easy. I mean, we now have all 3 timeouts with 43 seconds to score, so maybe we can make it a 2-possession game. Don't need to be dumb, though, and hand this to them. Ooh! Gosh, our offensive line's been garbage. Let's go underneath. Don't take a sack. Don't throw it into coverage. I might as well just let the clock run out. Give me a second. Just give me a split second. Oh, no. No. I thought he was a man. Oh, no. I just said, let's not give them the ball game. I'm so terrible. Oh, dude, why am I the way I am? Probably gonna throw another second interception here. Lucky. What are the odds? Possibly nothing. There's still a second left. Garrett Wilson is wide open. There's no way we just did that. With 1 second left, Garrett Wilson to the house. Let's go. Huge! Oh my God, talk about an anti-momentum shift. Oh, we just choked a 14-0 lead and just scored a touchdown with 1 second left in the half. Brother, we needed that so badly for morale. So at the end of the day, who cares what's transpired up to this point? We take a 1-touchdown lead going into halftime, and we do get the ball to start the second half. We might get a steady dose of Breece Hall here. Stretch here. Oh, no, that's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, here we go. 3rd down and 11. Nothing stupid. The lane is open. That's Garrett Wilson once again. Massive grab into Dallas Cowboy territory. Now, I cannot screw this up. Jerick McKinnon getting a Super Bowl carry, by the way. That's a huge play. 9 yards. Give it to Breece Hall this time. Up the middle, and he ran into his offensive lineman. That's stupid. I knew I should have upgraded at center. Well, unfortunately, now we have a 3rd down and 3. I'm just going to run the ball. If we get stopped, it's going to kick the field goal. Good play call up the middle. 1st down, Breece Hall. Garrett Wilson has this. Garrett Wilson, that's another New York Jet touchdown. Some of the newer receivers have been getting most of the spotlight, but the OG Garrett Wilson coming up huge when it matters the most. If we keep the Cowboys out of the end zone this drive, we might just be golden. You just know they're going to score in 2 plays, though. Just like that. Donovan Peoples-Jones, by the way, with 7 yards. Going to be a play action. We're getting a sack. I'm calling it. Speaking it into existence. Just kidding. It's an end around. But the next, there's just no way. There's just no way. I thought for sure we were about to get a 4-yard loss there. Jeffrey, we got to be doing better than that. Well, should be a 3rd down and long, yet to get a 1st down in plus territory. Let's pick Dak off for the 3rd time this game. We were close. Handoff. Oh no, it's a play action this time. That's a pick. We did it again. Sauce Gardner with the interception. That might just do it. Our secondary has been locked down all day. For a second, dude, I thought I had it on rookie mode. Brother, let's end things right here. It's max protect. Give me enough time to hit Garrett Wilson deep. He's one-on-one with the safety. Might as well take the shot. Just don't get picked off. He almost made the catch. Decent size hole, get about 5. Hopefully one of these slants can get open. Give me a second. It's open. Garrett Wilson. There's a flag on the play. Hold on a second. I'm pretty positive this is pass interference. Probably should have tackled him just to be safe because it could possibly be holding. It's either pass interference or roughing the passer. They're showing the defense. I think it's PI. Or is it holding? Oh, no. Oh, it's holding. Oh, no. I mean, I totally thought he's going to be wide open, but to be fair, the throw was kind of behind him. Oh, it's fine. Just got to lock in here. Hopefully get those points back. Breece Hall with a good carry to start the drive. That is going to take us into the fourth quarter as we need to put these fours up, because as long as I'm not a moron again, we should be coming out of here with the New York Jets Super Bowl dub. Like, even a field goal would be massive here. Breece up the middle again for about 3. What's happened? What's happened? He's back in the game, so apparently that wasn't a seizure. Hand the ball off to him. Cut it back left. Our offensive lineman got in the way again, dude. 3rd and 4. Unfortunately, I am going handoff up the middle again. Just need 4 yards. Huge hole, first down. That is massive. Absolutely freaking massive. Don't be a moron. Garrett Wilson wide open. More throws like that. Safe throws that can get us in the field goal range, which we only need like 10 more yards, and we don't get them here. I might run it again, actually. Yeah, we're going to run the football up the middle. Hopefully get those yards. Decent block. Oh no, it's a 4th and 1. That's crazy, actually. Oh, and the game's telling me to go for it. Oh, we're trying it. Oh no. Oh no, this could be the game. And Jerick McKinnon checks in. Got the hole. Oh, it's easy. It's too easy. Perfect play. You best believe I'm keeping this freaking football on the ground. Oh, no, 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 no. Somebody get the ball. Oh, my God. That's the greatest play I've seen in the history of the National Football League. With the Super Bowl on the line, Jerick McKinnon loses the football, but somehow has the awareness to get up and recover his own fumble. That kind of reminds me, I need to turn ball carrier on conservative. Unfortunately, we might be right in the outskirts of field goal range, but that's going to take us right to the 2-minute warning, as we at least need to have the Cowboys use a few of their timeouts, or just get the first down here. Big run. One more first down, and it's ball game. Breece up the middle. They played it perfect, and they stopped. This is a 4th and 1. Now, do I go for it and just try to end the game here, or do I just kick the field goal? I think the smart thing is just kick the field goal. This makes it a 2-possession ball game. Absolutely no shot from this point. We choke, right? Just force them to go underneath every single time. That's fine. Nobody deep. That's fine. That's fine. Gets the first down. Just kidding. Fumbles the football. Micah Hyde picks it up, as we are now just a few quarterback sneaks away from winning the Super Bowl with the New York Jets in just one season of asking. Just kidding. I'm a troll. I'm going to throw a Hail Mary last play. How perfect would this be? Kind of a stinker, not gonna lie, but who cares? Your New York Jets, 31-21 over the Dallas Cowboys, have become Super Bowl champions in just 1 year after yours truly took over as head coach. We get the Gatorade bath and all, as the Cowboys didn't make it easy on me. To be truthful, like I didn't make it easy on me. Take it in. Drink it in, soak it in, Jets fans. As unfortunately, if the Jets don't actually hire me IRL, I don't think this is a realistic possibility. You're welcome, though. And Aaron Rodgers didn't even retire, so I got all stressed out for nothing. Not too sure the 41-year-old version of him could have helped us out too much, though. Now, hopefully you enjoyed that one, and if you did, you can click right here to watch me rebuild my Tennessee Titans. And let me tell you, this Titans rebuild was a little bit tougher than what we did here with the Jets. And if you're still here, click that subscription button. We're trying to pass Mr. Beast tonight. Come on, we can do it.